Look, every single day people ask the exact same question. And you know what? They don't want a slow, gentle 12-month lifestyle plan. They want a sharper jawline, zero bloating, and a flat stomach. And they want it fast. Honestly, I totally get it. Welcome to today's explainer. We are breaking down a highly specific, science-based 30-day protocol derived directly from our sources. It's designed to give you those rapid results, but crucially, without destroying your metabolism in the process.
So, here it is, the universal question, how do I lose fat fast? The massive problem here is that most people completely wreck their biology trying to answer this. They just panic, they remove all carbs overnight, starve themselves, and do literally endless amounts of cardio. And yeah, sure, for that first week, the scale absolutely plummets. They think, wow, it's working. But then, the biological trap springs. Their energy crashes, gym performance completely dies, cravings absolutely explode out of nowhere, and inevitably they binge eat, gain all the weight right back, and walk away thinking their metabolism is just permanently broken. Check out the contrast here. Over on the left, you've got the traditional crash diet, random starvation, zero carbs, and basically guaranteed muscle loss. But on the right, we have the core focus of this explainer, the 30-day reset. Now, I need to be absolutely clear right up front. This is not some gentle beginner lifestyle plan. This is a short-term, highly structured, scientific intervention. We are using high-protein, strategic carb timing, and intermittent fasting to aggressively shatter plateaus and reset your habits. It's an intense 7-day rotation that you're going to repeat for 30 days. So let's dive right into the actual protocol.
All right, phase 1, day 1, the digestive reset. First things first, guys, this is absolutely not a magical detox. Your organs already do that for you perfectly well. The actual physiological goal of day 1 is purely physical. We are reducing bloating, drastically lowering digestive stress, dropping excess water retention, and giving your appetite a hard reset before the aggressive fat loss phase even begins. And here's exactly what that looks like. You're eating 3 light, identical meals today. We are skipping heavy processed foods entirely. Each meal combines Greek yogurt or kefir for protein and probiotics, a piece of fruit for potassium and natural carbs, and a massive green salad packed with lettuce, cucumber, and spinach. Why? Because the probiotics from the dairy and the massive volume of fiber from the salad give your gut a literal physical reset. It increases fullness while keeping your calories incredibly low. Pair this with intense hydration, we're talking water, green tea, black coffee, and I promise you, you are going to wake up tomorrow feeling noticeably lighter. Moving right along to phase 2. Day 2, low carb, high protein. Now, day 2 is where the aggressive fat loss phase truly kicks into high gear. We are slashing those starch-heavy carbs and heavily prioritizing one specific macronutrient, protein. It is the absolute king of aggressive dieting. The sources really highlight the biochemistry here. Eating a high-protein diet preserves your hard-earned muscle mass, mechanically increases fullness, completely crushes cravings, and actually boosts your calorie burn just through the sheer process of digestion. Eating way too little protein on a diet is the exact reason why people end up losing muscle, feeling incredibly weak, and looking skinny fat instead of lean and defined. We are definitely not making that mistake. Okay, let's break down the actual meals for day 2. Your breakfast and dinner structures are almost identical here. You pick a primary protein, think 3 to 4 whole eggs, some tuna or turkey. Then you add one healthy fat source, like avocado or olive oil, which, by the way, is absolutely vital for your hormones and energy levels. Then you load up on veggies. And please listen closely to this. You must eat dinner. Skipping dinner is a fatal dieting mistake. It almost always leads to a midnight kitchen raid where you just destroy an entire bag of chips. Consistency beats suffering every single time. Now, your lunch is going to be the largest and most important meal today. You want roughly 6 ounces of cooked lean protein. Chicken, salmon, or lean beef work great. Add some cooked veggies like broccoli or asparagus, and then, this is the secret weapon, add another huge fiber-rich salad. This is absolutely critical. So many people remove carbs and accidentally stop eating fiber, which is just a complete digestive disaster. Remember, we are lowering starches today, not eliminating all carbohydrates. Vegetables are carbs, and that mechanical fiber is exactly what keeps you full and protects your gut microbiome. Let's hit phase 3, day 3, intermittent fasting. Let's see how this all builds together. We are introducing a 16-8 structure to automatically lower our total calories without feeling like we're starving. That simply means 16 hours of fasting and an 8-hour eating window. And let's be super scientifically clear here for a second. Fasting is not magic. It's just a highly effective tool for hunger management. Your fat loss still comes entirely from calorie control, but structuring your eating this way ensures you just don't overconsume. Because of that shorter window, you are only going to eat 2 meals today. Notice, meal 1, this is your largest meal, and we are strategically adding controlled carbohydrates back into the plan. We're talking jasmine rice, sweet potatoes, or oatmeal. Why do this now? Because deploying strategic carbs right here improves your training performance, boosts your energy levels, and really helps you adhere to the diet psychologically. Meal 2 is much lighter and very protein-focused. During that 16-hour fasting window, you need to stick strictly to water, black coffee, unsweetened tea, and electrolytes. Which brings us to phase 4, day 4, the discipline test. The structure today is completely identical to day 2's low-carb, high-protein protocol, but make no mistake, this is the critical moment. By day 4, that initial excitement of starting a brand new routine, it wears off. The cravings start knocking at the door. Motivation inevitably drops, and this is exactly where most people quit. Not because the science stopped working, but simply because consistency got hard. Focus purely on the mechanics today. Drink your water, hit your protein, get your sleep, and get your steps in. You do not need to be perfect today. You just need pure, unglamorous repetition.
All right, phase 5, day 5, second intermittent fasting.
So your appetite is actually adapting by now, and today usually feels quite a bit easier. You are repeating the exact same 16-8 fasting structure from day 3. 2 meals, high protein, controlled carbs, lots of vegetables. But here is a core truth about fat loss straight from our sources. Stay busy. People so often think they are starving, but really, they're just unstimulated. Most of the cravings you feel right now are literally just boredom mixed with old habits. So don't sit by the fridge. Go train, take a walk, do some deep work, stay productive, and just let your body do the fat burning in the background. Okay, phase 6, day 6, OMAD style. Brace yourselves for this one. This is the most aggressive optional phase of the entire protocol. It's called OMAD, 1 meal a day. Now, before you panic, the goal here is not starvation at all. It is ultimate calorie control and complete simplicity. By consolidating all of your daily nutrition into one single highly nutrient-dense sitting, you completely remove decision fatigue. You eat once, you are totally satiated, and you are literally done thinking about food for the rest of the day. Because it is only 1 meal, it needs to be massive and incredibly nutritious. We're talking grilled salmon with a mountain of rice, broccoli, a whole avocado, and a huge side salad. Or maybe a massive portion of chicken breast, sweet potatoes, asparagus cooked in olive oil, and some Greek yogurt. It's an incredible feast that still keeps you in a stark caloric deficit. But hang on, because what happens tomorrow on day 7 is the part almost everybody gets completely wrong. Phase 7, day 7, the refeed done. Pay very close attention here because this is arguably the most important day in the entire plan. Your carbohydrates strategically go up. We need to aggressively destroy the meth on the left side here. A refeed day is not a cheat day. It is definitely not a junk food challenge where you eat 5,000 calories of pizza and literally destroy 6 days of hard-earned progress. And despite what people love to exaggerate online, it does not massively boost your metabolism either. Instead, a true refeed day is a highly controlled, strategic increase in carbohydrates explicitly designed to save you from burnout. Here is the underlying science of why this works. When you're aggressively dieting, your muscles deplete their primary energy source, which is called glycogen. This depletion leads to profound fatigue, massive physiological stress, mental burnout, and just terrible gym performance. We are increasing carbohydrates today to explicitly refill those glycogen stores. We refill it to bring your energy roaring back, to improve your mood, and to give you the psychological relief you need to actually stay adherent to the plan. So today, your protein stays high, your fats stay moderate, but carbs are back in full force across every single meal. We're talking oatmeal and whole grain toast for breakfast, a big serving of rice or potatoes with your lean protein at lunch, sweet potatoes, quinoa, or some sourdough bread at dinner. This high-carb progression caps off the week, fully recharging your body and your mind before the intense 7-day rotation repeats itself tomorrow. As we wrap up this protocol, I really need to emphasize a critical warning straight from our sources. Stop obsessing over the scale every single morning. Your body weight fluctuates wildly based on water retention, sodium intake, digestion, and daily hormones. The daily scale is a terrible liar. If you really want to see the true story of your fat loss, look at these alternative metrics. Track your weekly averages.
Take photos, measure your waist, monitor your gym strength and your daily energy levels. Consistency is absolutely everything here. Look, fast fat loss is incredibly motivating. Seeing your body change rapidly is just an amazing feeling. But sustainable habits are what actually change your life. As the source material so perfectly puts it, become the person who never has to start over again. Are you dieting just to survive the next 30 days? Or are you finally ready to build the deep discipline to transform for the rest of your life? The reset starts whenever you're ready. I'll see you in the next explainer.